So welcome everyone to our midweek exhale on what is a beautiful July evening for me. So good afternoon or good morning, depending where you are in the world or whether you're listening to this on recording, on catch up. So my name is Sharyn with a Y, and I am one half of the Exhale Awakening. And to my left, I'm not sure where she is for you, there's Marie, the other half of the Exhale Awakening. And each week on Wednesdays at 7:30, we go live with the Midweek Exhale, a pause, a beautiful pause in the middle of the week. So perhaps we've been busy, rushing, getting the work that we need to do in the week done, and maybe we haven't had the time to take a pause. So that's what this session is for. This session is a pause before we go on to the end of our week. So our sessions follow the same format every week. We have a little bit of bird song, where we'll introduce the breath that we are going to invite you to enjoy with us. And then we'll use that breath, practice that breath, play with that breath for 6 full minutes before we pause and have 2 minutes of silence. And that 2 minutes of silence is for whatever you want it to be, just a rest between breaths, some time for reflection, whatever it is that you want to do. You might even find that silence difficult. How often do we spend 2 whole minutes in silence? So just observe and just observe and watch what it is that happens for you in those silences. And then we'll repeat it all over again with a different breath. There are no contraindications necessarily to the breath that we're going to do, to any of the breaths we're going to do today. And remember that they're all invitations. So we will invite you to follow our lead and to follow our breath. But more than that, we invite you to be comfortable, and we invite you to listen to your body and follow your own body's wisdom. And I think that's all I need to say. So do make yourselves comfortable, and let's begin. So we're going to start with a breath of awareness. And so often we are so busy and so engrossed and so focused maybe on the task at hand that everything else, our body, our natural way of being, kind of is pushed into the background. So for the next few minutes, I just invite you to awareness of your own self. And I'm going to invite you to start with eyes open and just take a look around the room that you're in. Take a look around your environment. Look at the light, the textures. Just be aware of the space that you're occupying. And it's one of my favourite things that whilst many may have been in the space that you are in right now over the many years, nobody can be where you are in this space and time except you. So just be aware of yourself in time and space. Be aware of where you are. Notice the music in the background. notice how you feel. Have you asked yourself today, how do I feel right now? And if you haven't yet, I invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze and see if that helps you with that question, how do you feel? Does it help you to turn your attention inward? When you close off all the inputs through your eyes. And bring your attention to your breath. And with no requirement to change it, the invitation is to notice. Notice whether your breath is entering through your nose or through your mouth. And then as the breath leaves your body, noticing again, nose or mouth. And if it's physically possible for you, now moving to focusing on breath in and out through the nose. At whatever speed and whatever rhythm works for you. Really focus on the breath as it moves through your nasal cavity. Feel it entering through your nostrils. Gently brushing the sila or little tiny hairs in your nose. Just feel the breath moving in through your nose, out through your nose. Notice where the breath is moving your body. So you might sense the rise and fall of your chest, movement in your shoulders, movement in your tummy, and maybe even in your back. Just watch the breath move through your body. Notice your connection to the surface that you're on. Notice how that connection changes between your inhale and your exhale. maybe slow your breath down just a little. And notice if anything changes when you do. You could even speed it up a little and see what changes. In a few moments, the music's going to come to a gentle end, and we'll enter into the silence and maintain your awareness on your breath, on your body, and enjoy the space.
And as the silence comes to an end with the birdsong, just reflecting for a moment what that silence was like.